What's up everybody and welcome back to Cure Cycling. Today I'm going to be reviewing a bike that I reviewed 3 years ago. It's the Polygon Siskiyou T7, and what's interesting about it is I've grown so much as a rider, and as you know I live in all new terrain, so will I feel the same way about it? That's what I'm trying to find out, and that's what you're going to find out by the end of the video, so hang tight, let's see what happens. And to make things more interesting, I'm going to be switching between action cameras today, so if you can tell which one you like better, let me know in the comments because I'm trying to make a decision here and I need your help.
Okay, so this is my first time being on a T7 in like 2.5 years. It'll be interesting to see how I feel about the bike because I've grown so much as a rider. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're just gonna hit this trail, kind of get warmed up, get to know the suspension and all that, make sure everything feels good. Now, I was in love with this bike from the start, but again, grown a lot as a rider, so it'll be interesting to see if that continues and have the same sentiment. Feels great so far on these beautiful Bentonville trails. Plenty of pop, plenty of control. I bedded in the brakes this morning, so they're nice and grabby. Oh yeah, T7. Glad to be back. All right, run number 2 on the T7. Little bit of flow, a little bit of tech. This is Train. You know, the T7 is such a good value to me. This is right where I want the geometry and travel numbers of a bike to be. And right now, since it's only $15.99, I don't know if there's a better deal out there. Highly, highly recommend. Some more tech on the T7. This is called Rim Trail. And you know, originally I used to complain about these Recon forks, and I think I changed my mind. You know, there's some lateral flex with them being thinner, you know, 32 mil stanchion, but it's more supportive than I remember. Maybe they've gotten better over the years. Rear shock I have no qualms with. I actually love the rear shock included on this bike. Brakes, these are on quite a few Polygons. Quite used to them. I like them. They grab plenty enough for me. Whew. Yeah, this bike's sick. And these Hans Dampf tires I have a lot of experience with. Again, spec'd on quite a few Polygons. Plenty of grip, plenty of traction. Whew. Dang, it's a great bike. All right, so we're climbing up a section of trail called Ozone. Just to briefly talk on the climbing dynamics of the Siskiyou T7 here. Now, the rear linkage is really progressive, and I believe they also have some tokens in the rear shock. So all in all, it's a very supportive platform. Pedals pretty efficiently. And we're just gonna go on up. Hoorah! Yeah, so it climbs really well. This section probably doesn't look like it on camera, but it's decently steep. And I'm not that labored. I'm having a good time. It's a very efficient bike.
The first day aboard this bike reminded me just how good the Polygon Siskiyou T7 is. Day 2 would up the ante as I would visit Kohler and ride some more challenging trails.
Time to drop the hammer on the T7. This is something I never thought I would do on this bike, so it's interesting that I'm committing to this. but I think the bike's gonna be just fine. Yo! Hey! Oh yeah. No problem. Easy peasy. It's built for this. $1,500 or $1,599 right now. Full suspension, absolutely killing it. No problem. All right, we're finding some flow on the old T7.
On trails like this, it's easy for me to forget I'm even reviewing a bike as I enter some sort of flow state. So forgive me for not saying much, and enjoy the ride.
Woo! Such a great little bike. That revision is so good, they fixed that. Ha. But yeah, these mid-travel trail bikes really shine in this type of stuff. Just fun, playful bikes. Yeah. Whew. Getting a lot of wind. Do wonder how my microphone setup's gonna perform through this. Whee! Oh yeah. Rockstock suspension doing its thing. Always so good. Even this Recon, I think they revised it recently. It doesn't ride like it used to. It's way stiffer. And I mean laterally. Stiff in a good way. Corners better. Oh, that was fun. Such a fun bike. Oh my goodness.
Although I do believe that the Polygon Siskiyou T7 is better equipped for flow trails, it's no stranger to tech and did quite well in all types of chunks.
Oh, you took the sketch boy. I forgot. Oh, almost hit that tree.
Over the course of my 2 riding days, I learned that despite my preconceived notions, the Polygon Siskiyou T7 could pretty much handle anything I threw at it. In fact, I would venture to say it could handle anything.
All right, so another legendary day on the books aboard the Polygon Siskiyou T. Final thoughts? Still a great bike 3 years later. I think I could honestly enjoy one of these fresh out of the box, no matter how much I progress.
All right, so as I suspected, I'm still in love with the Polygon Siskiyou T chassis, which has me thinking, should I order myself a new one? They did just come out with a brand new model, the Polygon Siskiyou T6, which has a little bit more bare bones of a spec level. However, you know me, I modify bikes all the time, so I think that's probably going to be the right one for me. Stay tuned. And of course, as you know, the ride is a cure. I'll see you later.